Hi, beautiful collective. Welcome into my channel. First time viewers, my name is Kathy. I'm an intuitive holistic health coach, wellness mentor, and spiritual guide. And of course, welcome back to all of my beautiful soul family and subscribers, and welcome into all of my beautiful new viewers. These ones today, another double message, and the second one I had a little bit of a chuckle on when they gave me the message for that. But your first one out today, here is more doors, beautiful souls. What has been coming out all week, also one of my favorite angel numbers, you may be seeing this at this time, is the number 17, career transition. You could be seeing 1717, very spiritual number. The number 17 could be showing up for you. Something could be coming in over the next 17 days. The little message on the card says change. We've talked about these changes all week. They have been coming through the messages. Excitement, opportunity, and advancement. Many of you, well, this is all about work and career. Some of you may be literally leaving your jobs or leaving your careers and moving to another place or space, another department, another company. This door has been divinely guided, right? This one is quite dark in the background. Some of you may have been in toxic work environments. They're just saying, have been kept in the dark at work over certain things. They may have been trying to just kind of push you out, is the phrase they just gave me as well. For others of you, like she's dropping her suitcase. She's walking through the door and dropping her suitcase. Others of you, your time has come to completely leave that line of work, whatever it's been, to transition into your life purpose and your soul mission, which is divinely guided. This door is lit, right? Heaven's wings, the angelic wings, all of this blue sky as well, right? So it's literally, they're just saying like night and day. You're going to walk out of one environment and into something that is so much lighter and brighter because it has been divinely guided. Change is in the air, beautiful souls, but you have to take action. Your second card, which I'll come back to again in a second, is number 31, reality check. Now, in this card, we've got this gorgeous unicorn. I nearly said uniform. So for some of you, that has to do with this. There could be uniforms. You could be getting rid of uniforms, beautiful souls, or about to take on another uniform for another role. But in this card, we've got this unicorn, right? We've got this beautiful white butterfly. For some of you, white butterflies may be your little clarifier, signifier. You could start seeing white butterflies. The number 31, again, 3 and 1 is 4. I'm sure 4s were coming up in one of my previous messages as well. That's all about stability. 31, something coming in the next 31 days or at the end of the month of March. Something coming in over this next 4-week period, especially for many of you, but it's like it's distorted, right? So all of this here is quite blurry. Some of you may not have been seeing things clearly or hadn't been seeing things clearly, beautiful souls. This could be to do with these career transitions. You kind of stayed too long in a stuck, stagnant place or space or work environment because they're just saying you might have had your blinkers on, or you didn't want to make those changes to shift to something new. For others of you, the unicorn, that just said to me when I drew this card, the proverbial horn up the backside. Others of you have been stuck in these old places and spaces. For many of you, as I said, this is going to be work environments or something you've been doing for a long time. And now you kind of need a little bit of a push, right? A gentle push, a gentle nudge, a gentle little poke up the behind to move you, because otherwise you're not going to move, beautiful souls. So for some of you, they're just saying sudden changes coming in specifically around your workspaces and places. But this divine feminine, obviously, fellas, take it as it resonates. She's in her corporate gear, but she's they're just saying dropping the bag, dropping the briefcase. Some of you may be completely transitioning. You may be retiring. You may be moving out of corporate spaces and work environments to go and do something that your heart and soul is calling you to. That is light and bright. It's full of freedom and fun. Yes, obviously you're going to have to work and all of the things, but it's going to feel in alignment. It's going to be your chosen path, the one that you are meant to be walking into at this time. And the little message on the card says, new opportunities are about to present themselves. Some of you may have been waiting in the dark, feel as though you've been in a cupboard in the dark. Beautiful souls, is anyone going to come along? And, I've been putting out all these resumes maybe, or you've been actively searching for other positions or roles, and you feel as though, you've just been locked in the cupboard, and is anyone ever going to reply to me? Am I ever going to get like a work interview, or am I ever going to make it up the chain? Some of you, this may be promotions internally in your workplaces and spaces. It is a great time for you to consider what's next in your career. Now, these big changes, remember, universally, collectively, across the board, humanity going through massive changes. March, I feel, is going to be a catalyst month collectively. I feel there's going to be some big things pop off in March, beautiful souls. Some positive, some maybe not so positive, but great change for humanity. For others of you, it is time to move to a different job. Look at this block. This was yesterday as well. Some of you, you may have felt blocks around this, but for others of you, this door is about to open up. And it's saying it's time for you to move into a different job entirely. Some of you, maybe this is why you've been getting the blocks around your work, because God, your guides and angels don't want you going back into the same field or the same role that you've been in. There's something else calling you. What are your passions? What do you love to do? If you didn't have to work a day in your life, what are the things, your hobbies, your interests, whatever that is, write them down. Then start looking or searching for jobs or career roles that encompass some of those things, moving you and shifting you into new energy, into new places and spaces, into new environments with new people, places where there is growth for you. All of these topics can be represented by this card. Where is your heart leading you? For some of you, these corporate roles, especially those of you in leadership positions, you may even be running your own companies, my entrepreneurs out there, or be in positions of leadership. It's not you. And you might be staying because maybe the money's good or the benefits are good or whatever. But on the flip side, your heart and soul, your higher self is over here tapping and saying, listen, we're going to start to make you feel really restless, because this is not where we want you. You've learnt what you needed to learn. Yes, you've done well here, but they're just giving me the word transition. There's a transition phase in progress right now. What makes you excited? Line up your options, and where your heart leaps with joy, go there. Now, we've had a lot of heart messages this week too. Obviously, a lot of it around family dynamics, friendships, relationships, etc. But those heart messages may also be where your heart wants you to go. What do you want with your heart and soul to do, beautiful souls? What are your passions? What are your creative interests? What could you do with your eyes shut? What can you do that you can talk about all day long that you love? These are the places and spaces that you need to be exploring at this time. Some of you, your days have become robotic and repetitive. Who am I talking to? Hit me up in the comments. You've probably been bored out of your mind and possibly may even now dread going to work. If this is you, let me know. Here's the thing, you are not trapped. Yeah, but that is an illusion. Your angels would like you now to pretend that you have a magic wand, oh my goodness, What would you do if you believed fully that you could do anything? Because you can. We are in the age of Aquarius now, beautiful souls. Doing things differently. Old structures and programs, old, societal ways of doing things are all coming down. What would a passionate and fulfilling career look like to you? Could you make a few changes that would allow you to do what you love part-time in preparation for fully doing it in the future? So for some of you, they're just saying 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You may be staying where you are right now while you're building something on the side. Release your self-limiting beliefs and see yourself joyful in the future. And for some of you, this may be the proverbial shunt up the backside, right, by your guides and angels who love you dearly. Some of you may have just got your feet planted so firmly where you are, even though you're asking for change. You want change on a soul level, right? But you just don't want to make those shifts. You're scared. There's fear, beautiful souls, and maybe rightly so from previous experiences. Yes, there are changes that you know in your heart you need to make, but you're too afraid or too distracted to make them. Think about this right at this moment. You know that there is something that you are being called to do or change. What is it? Don't overthink it. Whatever comes to your mind right now, go there. Why are you denying yourself the joy of life that making those changes would provide for you? Some of you know you need to go. I'm sure time to go came up in one of my previous messages. But again, that analysis paralysis, that fear around change for many of you. Be cautious of the thoughts and the influences of certain people around you at this time. Some of you may be getting people talking you into or out of things that you don't want to do, or places and spaces that you no longer want to stay. They may have good intentions or not, but at the end of your day, your soul knows what you need to do. Absolutely. Going in a new direction, beautiful souls. Right? Look at that when you line them up. Movement. There is going to be movement for many of you, but you must take that step, that leap of faith. Hit me up in the comments if this is you, if this is resonating. First time viewers, if you feel divinely led, hit that little notifications bell, subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you in here. And they're just saying one from the beautiful Archangel Oracle deck. Accept life as it is. The angels are here to advise you that you will feel a calming inner peace and a peace of mind when you stop trying to control everything in your life. And I feel this is around this reality check, or this resistance to change. Because maybe you want to know absolutely everything and how it's all going to pan out. Wouldn't that be lovely? Beautiful souls, this is a journey. Blue angel feathers again. They're just saying the blue in this card. Heavy Archangel Michael as well. But you may be seeing blue feathers, turquoise especially. It's kind of like that sea blue, right? It's not like a tealy green, but it's like a sea blue or sky blue, they're just saying. So you may be seeing these feathers at this time. But inner peace and peace of mind, that will come. Right? That's where you're headed. That's where your guides and angels and God want you to be. Everything will be peaceful and calm, beautiful souls, when you transition over. They're just saying, release the resistance around the change that needs to happen. Let me know how this resonates. This has been a very interesting message to finish off this week. I am sending you all so much love. Have the most beautiful, blessed weekend. Happy new month. March the 1st tomorrow. Happy birthday to those of you that have had birthdays over these last couple of weeks, and obviously happy birthday to all of my beautiful March babies as well. And I will see you all in here for the next one. Bye for now.